Good morning. Welcome to Bailey's and Tea Saturday Spooky Pumpkin Edition, maybe we'll call it. I kind of decorated for Halloween and I wore my little scully kind of girly Halloween shirt to get us in the spirit. I know it's a week early. I was gonna do Halloween next week and then I decided to bump it up a week so that it gave you a chance to haul out all that Halloween stuff and have a play before the time comes. And I just realized, looking over, let me grab it. I forgot, I bought this cup last week and I meant to make my tea in it this morning. It says witch's brew on it and it's a little cauldron. Is it not cute? And then it's got like a little potion on the back and I totally forgot to put my tea in it. So that's my little cup this morning. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Holly. So I've added a little pumpkin spice Baileys to my my tea this morning. I managed to find a little small bottle. I guess, I don't know, they change the flavors every year, which is unfortunate because I find ones that I like and then they get rid of them and I'm sad. But traditional is always the way to go. So when I was creating my project, also on the topic of Baileys, I thought we needed a little treat for the adults. I do have a few to share with little kids in mind, if you do like to make little special treats for those neighbors or nieces or nephews or grandchildren or anything like that. So lots to inspire you with today. So no, fear not, there will be lots for you if you're not into little boozy adult treats. All right. What else do I need to tell you? I don't know. I think I need to show you the rest of it, because holding it up just does not make sense. Oh, I can do one more last push for these two events. As you know, they're featured up in the featured area of my page. October 5th, Creative Carnival is coming up. It's going to feature all of the, basically, I think we've covered all of the mini catalog. If like the suites for sure, and a few of the standalone sets and stuff like that. So that's coming up. Deadline to get make and takes is tomorrow. And that's a hard deadline, let me tell you. Those ladies that I'm not doing a make and take this time around. I'm doing a few other things. But those ladies are going to be prepping like crazy because the make and takes are adorable and lots of pieces and you're going to have fun. So sign up. If you're not sort of a crowdy kind of person or people-y person, as we say, the afternoon session is always the best one to register for. The morning one is very popular, but the afternoon session is a little calmer, and so I recommend that if you're not a people-y person. All right, and then Creative Winter Escape deadline has come and gone, but I kind of know people in the know and people in the people and who know people who could maybe get you in last minute, and I'm talking last minute. I'm putting in one last order probably this week. So if I need anything for kits for it, they will need to be ordered this week. And I did prep a couple extra when I was doing prepping. So I can quickly ship those out to you. But I'm talking this week is it. I'm cutting it off. Glenda will probably agree. And anyone who has already signed up and is coming to the virtual event with Glenda and myself, those kits are going out in the mail today. So watch your mailbox because the goodies are coming. Okay, so let's turn you around and get started on the little project that we're going to make today. Let me do one thing because I forgot while I was chitty-chatting because I'm so excited today. I don't know why. Let me get you up on the screen here so I can see chitty-chattings. Once I flip it around, I probably won't see it. Okay, here we go. Glenda's laughing at me. Good morning, Yvonne. Who else is out there? I think I said good morning to you, Glenda. Okay. We are ready to go. Let's flip you around. If you get dizzy, please look away for a moment. I've got some treats on the desk for you. I went out Halloween treaty shopping and found little pumpkins and little bats. There was supposed to be ghosts, but I could not find them anywhere. So, of course, Reese's Pieces is my favorite, as you know. So you can have one of those. Another thing I want to point out is, let me just rearrange my desk here. Got too many things out. And let me get you zoomed in here. Whoops, sorry. There we go. And I'm still drooping for some reason. Oh, I'm telling you. Okay, and then one last thing I'm going to share with you, and then I'm going to start the project. The new paper pumpkin kit has been sneak peeked. It's called Nests of Christmas, and it coordinates with the Nest of Winter set in the catalog. It is gorgeous. You are going to want to sign up. And as a bonus, Stamping Up is offering 40% off of this kit to new subscribers. So this is an email that you do not already have registered. If you've been a previous subscriber, make yourself a new email and re-sign up, and then you can sneak your way in. Okay, and then keep in mind, next month is going to be little fabric stockings. This is the sneak peek that they've given us. So if you're kind of in the mood for Christmas crafting and want to get some things done and have some projects that you have in mind, these might kind of give you some ideas on quick ways to get those done. And then you get a discount on your paper pumpkin kit and you get some adorable projects to make. Okay, so today I grabbed the Potions and Spells stamp set from the online exclusives, and it is adorable. I did not get the dies to go with it, as I felt that they weren't really ones that I needed, and I could easily fussy cut out these little images. I don't normally do Halloween, but I thought this was a cute set, and so why not? Good morning, Lena. So I went on the hunt for what I was going to do, and I found a couple little treat projects that Erica Kerwin had done this week. So she made a little cauldron box out of, it's just like a simple 1x1 little box that you can stick a little treat in. Here, we'll grab a little pumpkin treat. You could probably actually even fit 2 in there, to be honest, if they're skinny enough. Yeah, it might bulge a little bit, but that's okay. A cauldron bulges, right? Is that not cute? And then you could wrap that, put it in a little cellophane or something, and that could be a cute little treat for the neighbor kids or your grandkids. So that's Erica Kerwin did that. That's on her site. And then she also did this one, which I thought was really, really cute. It's like a little bag that when you pull the ribbon, the treat comes out. Is that not cute? And then you just slide it back in. You kind of have to manipulate the ribbon a little bit to get it back in the pouch. And these were, I got these last year. I remembered I had them, the jelly bean candy corns. I don't like candy corns, but jelly bean ones I may like. Because you know I love my jelly bellies. And this is just a cute little bag that I used the Gingham Cottage, I think this paper was called. It is retired, but there is some like black and orange sort of patterns in there that just to remind you, if you have that pack, to drag it out. And very, very simple little thing. This little broom, because I didn't get the dies, there is a broom that is in the dies. I got that little broom from, oh, it wasn't this set. I don't know which set I got it from. I dragged out all my Halloween stuff and then I put it all away. It was a set of dies. I'll have to find it and post it. But this is also Erica Kerwin's little treat package that she did this week. I think it was this week on her live. So there's some little ideas with that set. But the one that I'm going to do today is using a retired set. So I brought in, let me just look and see. No, I did not bring in that. I didn't keep out anything that I used here. I did use this cute Halloween paper that we had. And I don't know what I did with the die set. I also used the Alpha Mode. Give me 2 seconds to just turn around behind me and see which set I used. This is what happens when I clean up. I shouldn't clean up, right? I should just leave it on my desk until I've done it. I don't even know where that set is. I don't know where I got the ghost and the little boo, but I'll show you the treat and then I'll have to find it and post it. So here it is. Is it not adorable? And I got this from Kelly McConkey, I think is how you say her name, from inkyhandswarmhearts.com. And she called it a boozed adult treat. So it holds a little bottle of Bailey's or a bottle of Malibu. She had Malibu in hers, but I couldn't find the little bottles of Malibu. And surprisingly, I don't have any around my house. Shocker, right? And the little bats. So this is why I went on the hunt for the bats and the pumpkins. And she had ghosts in hers, obviously, to match the ghosts. But Yvonne found it. Frightful tag dyes. Isn't that the one that I just had out? No, there's no ghost in there. This is the one I left out, and then that's not where the ghost is from. It's from another retired one. I just can't remember what it is, to be honest. So it's super cute, very, very little easy box to make, and I thought it was adorable, and I needed to recreate it with you. So I will give you the measurements. So you are going to have a piece. So this is just, I've done it in black, obviously, but this is just sort of my template one that I wanted to show you live. And I probably should have done a darker color so you can see the lines better, but we'll make do, right, friends? Okay, so we've got a piece of cardstock, whatever color you want to do your base in, will be 7 7/8 by 5.5. What's Rhonda saying here? We don't do Halloween, but we don't see the grandkids. Oh, yeah, we only get like 3 or 4 kids in our. Although last year we had a few more. Normally the neighbor kids across the street come, and I make them a special little treat. So 7 7/8 by 5.5 is your base, and on each side you're going to score it at 1 3/8. Whoops, get your blade. Whoops. As I'm sliding my blade out of the way so I don't accidentally use it. So 1 3/8, flip it around, and 1 3/8. Only retirees in the neighborhood. Well, they might like a little boozy treat, Rhonda. Come on. Oh, the broom is from Fright. No, that's a tree in there, Yvonne. I'll find it. I'll find it and tell you guys. I have quite a few sets. So, okay, let's back up. You guys are confusing me here. Okay, so on the 5.5 side, you're going to do 1 3/8 on each side. So these two sides, okay? Then we're going to flip it to the 7 7/8 side, and we're going to score it at 1.5. Let me get through this box, and then we can chitty chat about why you don't give out boozy treats. And then 2 7/8, and you're done. Okay? So then we are going to create our little box. So we're going to grab our scissors. And so you've got sort of your bigger piece. I'll bring this in because this kind of shows you. You've got a longer piece here, and then you've kind of got all your scoring at the bottom here. So we're going to snip up right here. Sorry if you can hear Kane whining in the corner. He's apparently not close enough to me. Okay, then we're going to do that, right? And then we're going to come up here. So on her, because she didn't want to sort of create another score line to mess up the box sort of look, although she could have because she's covering it with designer paper, she sliced sort of a square the same size about right here. Do you see that? So this is long. It has no score marks there, but she kind of just sliced in on each side to create another little tab. Okay, so we've got this. This is what we're looking for here. Okay, so she created that little tab that's sort of non-existent right there. All right, makes sense? And then we're going to cut off these top parts. Yeah, I always like making special treats for the kids in the neighborhood. Not all of them get it because I don't know all the kids in the neighborhood, but the neighbor kids and stuff that I do know, they get special treats. Okay, so this is what we've created. And then we are going to just slice down. Sorry, I should have done this when I had it flipped this way. And always make your little notchies. That's probably not the technical name, but slice out just a smidge so that when you fold it up, it just holds a little bit better. And I just have to grab some tear tape because I didn't put that in my basket. Okay, so then when we're left with what we've got here, this is what we're going to have. Okay, makes sense? And we're just going to fold up those little score lines And then when you create your box, it's just going to fold in like this. And that's what it's going to look like. Quick and easy, right? So we got that. Any questions? Does that all make sense? Okay, perfect. You guys are brilliant. So then we are going to grab our tape. And I always kind of fold it up just to visualize so that I don't put the tape in the wrong spot or something like that, right? It's going to go on the outside. So even if you flip it over, it's going to go on the ends so that you can fold it up and in like that. Okay. So we'll remove that. I don't know where the ghost is from. Well, thanks, Yvonne, for trying to figure out where I got that broom from. It's a retired set, so who knows? So don't put these ones down just yet because she did cover it up with the paper so that it was clean. And here, I'll dump this out. It's clean all the way down. It's got the paper, so don't go ahead and put your thing on yet. So you need a piece of designer series paper that is 2.5 by 4 3/4, and a second piece that's 2.5 by 1 1/4. Okay, so this is going to be for the back. So as we go ahead and we'll just make sure that we've cut this properly. Yep, we're good. So that's going to go all the way to the bottom. Okay, so we are going to go ahead now. I guess we could have put this down, but I wanted to make sure I told you before I did it. And then you're like, hey, wait a second, lady. You need to cover it up. Okay, then we go ahead. Oh, you have that broom. It's hiding in the wrong die set. Well, that happens, right? I totally thought it was from that Frightful Tags. And that's why I left it out in my basket and put everything away. So this is going to go on the front. And you're going to have a little bit of a border around the measurements, the way it's cut. And this cute paper, this cute Halloween, I think it's called. Yeah, cute Halloween DSP that we had a few years ago. It is a 6x6, so if you're looking through your papers, go to your 6x6 first. It's so cute, but I thought this boo paper worked perfectly for boozed. You've been boozed. So we've covered it up, made it cute. We've got our box. Nice and easy, right? And this is so easy to do because there's not a lot of embellishment. She kept it simple in her creating. And we like that, right? Oops, let me move up so that I'm on screen. Sorry. There we go. I'm testing out this mat. I found it in a box, in a drawer. I've been doing a little tidying and looking for items as I create for Carnival. I know I have tons of, little crafty, Christmassy sort of stuff that I collect throughout the year. So I've been looking for all that and gathering it. So I went through a drawer and then I found this little mat and I'm like, hey, I should try that to kind of protect my cork. Although it looks good on screen with the cork, but to kind of protect it a little. And it's perfect. And the fun part is I won it as a prize I'm in a craft room cleanup group. I know, you guys are thinking I'm completely nuts. Why are you in a cleanup group? Your room is like immaculate. But it's a way to kind of socialize with some people. My friend Trisha Shalo puts it on. And I think she's launching it this year, actually, to the general public. We've been sort of like a little test group for all of the stuff that she's implemented. And it's a lot of fun. The ladies are wonderful. And most of them do have pretty tidy cleanup room or craft rooms. But it's just fun to get together every week and chat and come up with different ideas. And I've actually made some changes to my craft room over the last year and a half that I've been in the group that have worked out better than what I was doing already. So it's not a total loss of me being in the group. It's fun. So if she launches it and you are interested in some help in keeping your craft room clean, let me know and I'll put you in touch with the group. So I've used the glow in the dark paper, which we also had, which we don't have anymore, and it's probably not charged up enough to actually turn off the lights, and there's way too many lights on in here to actually get the effect of the glow. But the glow in the dark specialty paper, which also 6x6, you might have somewhere in your stash, so drag it out. And then the BOO, see, I don't even know where the BOO came from. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what die set. This came out of a die set, but I don't remember which one. Sorry, guys. I thought I was organized. But I'm not. And she hand wrote the little tag of "You've been." So this is, and I'll just handwrite it here while we chat and I tell you about the history of the "You've been boozed" thing. So what it is basically it's supposed to be a secret in that you drop it off on someone's doorstep and they find it. They don't know who it came from, but it says, and she did make, if you go to her site, inkyhandswarmhearts.com, she did make a little boozed sign that you could put on the back that everybody can download. So that was sweet of her. So if you want to include the little thing, you can. So I've just cut that out of a strip, hand wrote it on there. I have terrible handwriting, so don't pay attention to it. I've already got it ready to go. And so we're going to put on our little ghost. And I'm just going to put him flat because there's enough sort of going on that I don't want to draw from him being popped up. I got to read the comments here. You never mind. You've got some from Celebrate Everything, DSP. Oh, I don't think I have that paper, Rhonda. I'll have to go look in my little, in my little pack. Ghost is, oh, Trick and Treat. I think you're right, Yvonne. Oh, you're a genius. You are a genius. You're right. I was playing with that set, and that's probably where it's from. So we're just going to put Boo down. Yvonne has solved the mystery. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, and then we're going to put our little tag down. There we go. And then for the ZED, I've taken the alphabet Alamo dies out of pumpkin pie, and I did put some adhesive sheet on the back to make it easier to put them down. I think the broom might be out of there too, guys. And then these are a bit tall, but that's okay. And you don't have a lot of space there, so you may have to overlap them a little bit. Come on. And so speaking of winner, winner, chicken dinner prizes, you'll be proud of me, guys. I got the pile. Well, actually, it wasn't a pile. It was in a little basket. I got the pile of card winners for commenting on the cards that you like in the Baileys and Tea Lives on YouTube and wherever you comment that you love the cards. I've taken all those names and I've put them on a wheel and I made the draws. And so Rhonda, Nancy, Wendy, Sandra, and Barb and Holly are all going to receive a card in the mail very soon from me for commenting, liking, sharing, all that good stuff. Boozed means the boozed. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, Rhonda. I was telling that story. You've been boozed. So the theory on, oh no, I did tell you. You drop it off, nobody knows, and it's sort of like you've been booed, right? You've been trick-or-treated with a little booze treat is what it means. Thank you for reminding me. I kind of went off topic there. Let's grab that. Now that we know that set, let me just grab it and we'll tell you whether it includes the tricks and treats. If it includes what I used. So Tricks and Treats is here, and that's where the ghost came from, and the boo. Where the broom came from, I don't know. So there's the ghost, there's the boo, and I did make a candy cane card too, or candy corn card for Wednesday's extra shares out of that. Yeah, I don't know where the broom came from. Another set. But anyways, we'll transfer over our little treats, and we've got our little treat. Is that not the cutest? Yeah, it's kind of like dropping off little prank gifts sort of thing, Rhonda. That's kind of what it is. Is that not adorable? I love it. So we've got those two. Here, I'll drag out these other ones too. And then a couple little extra things I made was, this was another little treat box that I made that I dragged in a bunch of other sets that are retired. So the Bewitching, because I love these little witchy legs. And then Monster Munchies. I thought the spider cider kind of went with what is inside. And I'll show you in 2 seconds. And then I think this is out of the Frightful. Actually, it might be out of here. No, it's out of here. Frightful Tag Ties. That's why I left it out, because the spider web that I used is behind there. So this opens up, and this is out of the cute Halloween paper as well. So there's where the legs, I cut them apart and kind of stuffed them in there. And then it just holds a little booze bottle as well. Are you sensing a theme here today? No, I haven't been drinking all morning. I'm funny, right? I'm funny. You guys, this is why you guys showed up. So cute. It would make a great little hostess gift. Absolutely. If you're having a Halloween party, that would be a perfect little gift, right? Having a boozy morning. Yes, we are. Pumpkin spice in my tea. Your barbecue party this weekend. Who will bring you one? Oh, well, I'll send one in the mail to you, Rhonda. So, and in theme, I will have a different scrapbook page tomorrow. But I dragged out these cute little ones. These are my nieces, Olivia and Mariah. They were witches the same year, so I've kind of made like matching pages of them. Are they not cute? Of course, all the stuff that's probably I've used on here is retired, but I thought these were cute and I should drag them out and show them. Actually, I think they went in my little book like this, because I made Olivia's first and then I got Mariah's pictures after. Fly out and bring it. Oh yeah, don't you remember? I'm by myself this week, this month. I don't even know how long. He doesn't know when he'll be back from work. Cam's out in the Soyuz working, so yeah, I'm here by myself. So, so back to the scheduled program here of potions and spells and the set that we were supposed to use, but of course I went, a little haywire and came up with other things. But this one was a cute one that I saw. So I started with this one when I did create. It was inspired. I changed a bit of it by christycrafts.com. Very easy, very simple, but a quick way to make a little cute card to give to whoever, right? Just send out a Halloween card. Why not, right? Who are the kids? Rhonda. Oh, those are my nieces. That's my niece, Mariah. Well, I guess ex-niece. I'm not part of that family anymore, but and then my niece, so my aunt, well, she's my cousin actually, but I call her my niece. My aunt's daughter, Olivia. She's now like, what am I, 20? She's late 20s now. So and Mariah would be probably early 20s, to be honest. Yeah, they're not little girls anymore, but I thought it was cute that year. Here's another one that I created with the potions and spells. You guys are just throwing me right off this morning, but I love it. You saw Mariah on the weekend. Oh, awesome. Was she at the fall fair? I hardly even recognize her now. She just she still has the same little cute face, but yeah, I hardly even recognize her anymore. So that's another cute one. And then I made this one using one of the ghosts from the cute Halloween paper, and then kind of themed the coloring around that purple. So Highland Heather. I thought it was cute. So have I given you enough Halloween ideas? Are you guys going to go make something for Halloween? Or you're just like, whatever, lady, you're crazy. Oh, you saw Corey and Angie too. Oh, good. Yeah, I see pictures on Facebook. You know, when you leave the family, you're kind of excluded. Um, but I still talk to most of the family and see all the kids. Yes, she's definitely growing up. Yeah, looks exactly like her mom. She doesn't resemble her dad at all. Well, here and there, but she definitely looked like her dad when she was younger. But yeah, such a cute girl. They're both cute girls. Very, very intelligent young ladies. Olivia's at university, and I'm not sure what Mariah's doing, to be honest. Yeah. So there's some wonderful ideas. I'm right on time. How about that? And I yippee yapped and went off topic and all that. So there's some ideas. Get you started. You can even just make a cute little simple Halloween card and not go extravagant like this. But if you got some special people in your life you want to give a little boozy treat to, then remake this little one with whatever you've got on hand. You can even make it like an autumn themed if you can find, like this is just a light Baileys, but you could just include a bottle of regular Baileys and a little treat and sort of theme it to autumn as well. So it doesn't need to be Halloween. It's just you're thinking of people and you think that they need some Baileys in their tea. Like, come on. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them, Lena. All right, you guys. I'm heading out of here to get some things done. And I will be back next week with, I don't know what. I didn't write anything down for next week. Like, hello. I'm planned right till, oh my goodness, like end of October. But didn't plan anything for next week. So I'll have to come up with a set, or if you have a suggestion, drop her in the comments. And I will get creating with that without the booze for your club. Yeah, I mean, I don't. You can just put treats in them. To be honest, like it doesn't have to be a little boozy treat. Sorry, Kane and Bella are barking. They bark at everything when their dad isn't home. It's so annoying. Anybody wants a dog, I'm happy to ship you a dog. You need these with the booze. Well, head on out to the liquor store, you guys, and pick up your little bottles. I didn't find them at sort of the independent kind of stores. I actually had to go like to a liquor store and get them, but find some treats to put in them. It doesn't matter what it is. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Drop your suggestions for next week. I would love to find out what you want to see. You'll take a dog. No, you won't, Glenda. Oh my gosh, I have high maintenance dogs, I tell you. I'm happy to deliver, but they are high maintenance. And very, they leave their sprinkles everywhere. I'm talking their hair. You know, you'd think short-haired dogs don't shed. These two do. So that's another thing I'm doing today is cleaning the house. But let me get out of here. Let me free you up for Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate you coming and chatting, and we're having some fun. All right, we'll see you next week for something. It's a surprise, as always. Take care, everybody. Paper hugs.